if you see me eating sweet potatoes at 3:30 in the morning, talking to my camera means a lot on how much I care about you guys. What I mean by that, I mean that things that I talk about in my YouTube channel and also on my social media is things that most successful barbers are supposed to talk about. But the reason why they don't talk about it, there's plenty reasons, right? I'm not there to tell that they're wrong for what they're doing, for not talking about that, which is self-love, self-respect, confidence that every barber is supposed to have. But let's be real, man. If you're a barber, you're successful, you know exactly what it takes to be successful. It takes a lot of confidence, because every successful barbers knows that you're not gonna get rich by cutting hair. You're gonna get rich by selling selling courses, by opening barbershops that runs itself, by investing that barbering money into businesses. That's how you get that money. So let's talk about the fact that if they don't talk about it, and I'm there eating my potatoes and talking about it, it's for a reason. It's because I know a lot of you guys think it's that easy. And after that, you feel blocked. You feel like your business is not going where you want it to go, and you're asking yourself, why? There's no why, my G. Everything is in front of you. You wake up in the morning, you cut hair at the shop. You don't even have time to eat. You don't even have time to do your content properly, because you're in a rush doing clients after clients after clients, because you know you have to roll that way to make money. Other than that, charging fucking $40, $60 a haircut, man, you have to do a lot of haircuts to make that money, right? So if you don't charge that much, you're gonna have to work 10 times harder than someone that charge a lot. So here's the key. If you're not confident and you're not putting the work on yourself to make yourself valuable to charge more, you will never scale. And I'm telling you, you will never scale. Never. Because burning out is easy. And that's the thief of success for a barber. Because you need your buddy, bro. Without your buddy, how do you want to make money? How do you want to cut hair? If you drink alcohol, you smoke every day, and after that your health is in bad condition, how do you want to be able to stand up fucking 11 hours in a day to cut hair? It doesn't make sense, bro. You're gonna fall on the ground, because your health will bring you to be successful as a barber. That's one of the key. But after that, you have to charge more to be in a position where it's going to be easier for you to scale. Because if you charge less, you're going to have to put 10 times more energy, like I said, and then putting 10 times more energy leads to 10 times more chance to burn out. And if you burn out, you have 10 times less chance to be successful. Bro, the math is mathing, bro. Trying to eat my potatoes, man, and you guys just don't understand that. No, but real shit, barbers, I love y'all so much, man. It's crazy, because even my haters, barbers, I still love them, because I understand why they hate me. They hate me because I'm doing something they don't do. They never had the confidence to do. And also, I'm doing things that they never thought about doing. They never think about doing. So the ones that love me and support me and give me love and give me advices also are the ones that understood that Wavy understood something about the barbering here in Montreal that most barbers didn't even have a solitary clue about, which is personal growth. I must stick with Wavy, ask Wavy advices, and also trying to grow with him. Nah, most of them don't move like that, but it's okay, guys. Because if you're looking at this video and you're subscribed to my YouTube channel, it's because you value what I say. So it's not a place for haters. It's a place for real barbers that want to grow and be the best version of themselves. For sure, not only barbers, but yeah, I'm talking for barbers right now. So I remember a few years ago, I was working at that barbershop, Shamaz. When I quitted the barbershop, some people, I'm not gonna give names in the barbershop for sure, was saying Wavy is crazy. He will never be able to charge $50 a haircut. Yeah, right. I was like, okay. Y'all niggas keep hating and shit. I'ma prove y'all wrong. They were like, bro, how you want people to pay $50 a haircut? $50 is way too much, da da da. That was back in 2019, right? $15 a house call was not even expensive. It was pretty low because a haircut in the barbershop was $25 in that time. What I did to actually be able to charge $50 was not complicated. I was so confident. I've lost maybe half of my clientele. They were like, this nigga's crazy. He's crazy. He lost his mind. Blah, blah, blah. He think he's a celebrity barber. Blah, blah, blah. I was like, okay, you know what? Yeah. I took it personal at some point. I was like, why they don't fuck with me, man? My haircuts, my vibe and everything. It worth $50. But one thing I didn't understand, and never, like, I know it took me like maybe a year and a half, something like that, to understood, is that I was in a whole different level. And that's the reason why I was so confident that for them, it was like, he's crazy. But for me, I was like, no, I'm doing something right because that's my value. There you go. It's all about confidence, right? So by doing it like that, it leads me to be in a position where I decide how much I want to charge because I know my worth. I don't need nobody to tell me, Wavy, you worth this, Wavy, you worth that. No, I know what I worth. I know what I worth. I work too damn hard to come out there and be like, you know what? I'm gonna charge $60 for a haircut. Who do I look like? I value my clients. I value my community. I value non-followers by doing crazy content on my social media, giving advices on life coaching and also motivating content for people, having deep conversations with people in the streets, people in my life and my family, friends. I'm doing so much on earth to worth less than $160 for a haircut. And that's the reason why this is my price. And I don't go lower than that because of that, my value. And even 160, I'm like, man, I might raise the price a little bit. But I'm like, to be honest with you guys, I know exactly where I'm gonna raise my prices, but just not for now. But yeah, I'm gonna raise my prices, just so you know. So As you can see and as you can understand, it's not about being cocky. It's about knowing your worth. If you know you play video games every day, but you go to the shop, you go to the barber shop, you do your haircuts, you drink alcohol every weekend, you chill, you don't go to the gym, you don't take care of yourself, you're bored with your clients, don't expect to charge more. You worth that. You worth the price you charge. But if you really and truly put your soul and your energy into what you're doing, and you charge less than what you think you should charge, then yeah, you should raise your prices, but also based on your bookings. Don't get it twisted, guys. Don't get it twisted. You know, some barbers, man, they're booked out. Their schedule is going crazy. Brother, sister, raise your prices. Because if you're in high demand, it's because people want you. And if people want you, it's because you are something special. You have something special. Then stop giving it just like that. Raise your prices. You're going to have less clients, but you're going to make as much money or even more. The math is matting. Fuck. Guys, come on. It's that simple, man. And I know you guys understand it. And that's the reason why I'm doing all that content about life coaching and life coaching for barbers. Is because I know it's a lack of confidence. Be confident. Know your worth. And put shit on the table the way you want it to be. Love y'all.